Oh, yes, very good. Yeah, very good. Okay.
Hello! Hello, and welcome to a very weird, very strange creativity, productivity, poverty stream with your good friend George Weedman here, who is not suicidal and has a cautious disposition towards hazards and accidents. I am gonna try to do 3 fun things that I did last week that really set last week's stream apart, I think, as far as at least my own personal enjoyment of the proceedings. You see, sometimes when playing games for 4 hours at a time, there can be certain impulses and urges that all of us feel as normal human beings at certain points in our life to do something other than the same thing for 4 hours at a time. So, instead, we will be playing a gameplay demo that has been very highly received called Sorry We're Closed. I downloaded 20 Steam demos last week and have not had the time to go through them all on my own time. I am doing this on streams, and it has so far been great streaming material because of what wonderful creativity and diversity of experiences are on display, and how many of them are good. I can't say I've played many bad Steam demos so far. This one is one that I've heard a lot of talk about. I've heard a lot of my friends praise this. Haven't quite heard so much media praise of this, but definitely strong on the word of mouth. Impressions and chatter. I'm gonna be adding some other games to do list real quick. Probably should have. Oh wait, no, I'm not being super polished about it. Not only should I have done this earlier, but I also need to activate studio mode so it's not changing before everyone's very eyes, and there's at least some sort of not changing before everyone's eyes in real time, and there's at least some sort of unconvincing aura of professionality going on. Don't get your hopes up too much. The gameplay demos might be making a comeback, though. I don't know if I'll feel real confident about a statement like that unless this starts happening a little more often. I'm glad to see that they're keeping a lot of these demos active. They're not expiring remotely. The game developer is not pressing a button on their detonator attached to everyone else's computers and destroying the thing they installed on their computers remotely. But the Steam Next Fest so far seems, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems to be a has this happened in 2023 or 22? I see that it's happened previously this year on a seasonal basis. They did a summer one, then they did a fall one. Maybe they'll do a winter one. And I don't know if this was going on previous years. I'm a little cautious that it might just be a phenomenon for our year of our Lord, 2024. I'm gonna press E. I was about to call it staircasing, but the aliasing effect on the characters doesn't quite look as jagged as your typical low-res staircasing. So WSAD walk my radically flamboyant girl question mark around? Resident of number 9 is either super popular or doesn't care about collecting me. Still nothing for me. Will she ever write me back? Okay, shift is run, as often. Did I check the door? I don't want to accidentally leave the door, so let's have a chat with honey Johnny Bravo and Hatsune Miku here.
No. Oh no.
She disturbed customers. Oh no. So maybe this is like a performance? Are they doing performances for their business? My gosh, at first glance I thought the missing girl poster behind the Johnny Bravo guy was the girl we're talking to here. They both have flamboyant purple hair. Something about the fashions going on are really intense. Okay, let's see what else. Tab! Tab does this thing. Boom, boom. Sounds like a hollow flute. E, Q, Z, X, C, V, F, R, T, G, B, 1, 2, 3, spacebar, spacebar, control, control, alt. Alright, we got tab, Wasad, and E. Also, we've got camera angles. Oh no! I think we're playing as a lesbian. Now the fashion sense makes so much more sense. Is this one of those games where everyone is gay and ridiculously aggressive about their fashion? I feel like I've played at least 6 of those at this point. Intense gay fashion games are really hot right now. Robin lived the optimal look. Oh, is Robin the jilted lover who lives in number 9? The resident of number 9 is in his I think there might have been a name drop when I was talking with... Oh, that's Robin! Whoa, I did not look at the... and associate. I was talking too much to be able to fully pay attention to this thing. George, if you could make a game, what would it be like? Strategy game where you try to achieve world peace. Next Fest is a huge marketing opportunity for indies, so as long as Valve keeps doing them, the demos could keep coming back. The George don't hate... What? I wasn't hating, I was laughing! Okay, so that's Robin. Oh, camera's following us. Do you see it jiggling left and right? Is there a way to get a first-person view and maybe see what's behind the camera on the second floor? The camera's been stuck on like the same wall for this whole procedure, which is generally a good thing. Good. I'm not hating. I'm pointing out how good the camera work is in this game about lesbians with aggressive fashion sense. This Resident Evil-ass cut here. Denalos, move quickly. That's a hell of a George pull. Wow. Did I just say Stedalos, move quickly, enough for it to get burned into your brain after like 3 weeks? Let's see what else is available to explore in this environment. There's a spade inside a trash can or a bucket or something. Not interesting. Our character doesn't care. Oh, that's not our door. Wrong door. I think I'm gonna hazard a guess that there is literally no wall there behind the camera. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I don't know. Maybe there is a wall, but the backside of it's just caulk, so we don't see it from... I think I did see a... Oh, that's a naked body in the background. Keyboard and mouse. View controls. Third eye. Oh, I tried spacebar. Nothing happened. I guess I don't have the third eye yet. Aim and fire. There's gonna be monsters. S plus shift is a quick turn while aiming. Should I be playing this with controllers? Let me just... E, R, Q, 1, 2, 3, S plus shift. That's pretty simple. I don't gotta change to a controller for this. Unless analog movement is required to some extent. Oh, how responsible. This girl has, like, way better housekeeping habits than I do. This is an aspirational experience I'm having here. Oh, yeah, the customary video game broken mirror. Because the character's angry and they take it out on the mirror, like a very normal person. Something about the input of some of these options is a little, she's really wrecked. So, excuse me, but is that a box of tissues? The box of tissues, I think the color scheme of, her clothes... Ah! That's, environmental storytelling! Right, so, inventory. There we go. Yeah. What's this like? This Resident Evil inventory puzzle that's just... basic house chores. Wait, do you save at bathroom sinks? Let me see that again. Refreshing. Maybe it heals her HP? Footstep noises. Those are... like a delicious, savory meal to my ears. Alright. Enough footstep noises. Let's sleep now that the that the dishes are in the sink, but... Wait, actually, can I wash the dishes? No. I can just think about them. Okay, so I totally saw a survival horror control scheme going on there, and the camera angles are implying that survival horror things are going to be happening. Oh no! We went to sleep. Are we going to wake up in a horror hell world? Oh no, I hope we don't have sleep paralysis. Oh yeah, she's having a sleep paralysis nightmare or something. Unless, we really are gonna wake up into the survival horror world. Oh no! Oh. I wonder if there's supposed to be some kind of psychosexual horror going on, because is it just me? Or is that monster kind of sexy? Just a little bit. Let me know in the Twitch chat. Like and comment and subscribe at the Twitch chat by letting me know how sexy you think this monster is. If I just pretend to sleep, it'll leave me alone. Ah! Oh yeah, we already have one confirmation. It's not just me. Someone thinks they're aggressively sexy. Okay, but it's like psychosexual horror, right? You look at the face and you're like, oh, gross, that's not sexy, but then you look at what's below the face and it's like weirdly sexy, but shouldn't be? It's just good character design. Ah! Oh, we're being haunted by a love demon or something. This isn't it. What? Maybe the main character doesn't think that the love demon is as sexy as us gamers in the Twitch chat do. Oh no, she's wearing a choker too. Yeah, I totally see what's going on there. So, we did not wake up in a survival horror hell world. Let's talk to Johnny Bravo before going to talk to Robin on the roof. Contemplating. Jeez. Scaling the rooftop. The game developer probably had a good chunk of fun thinking up of some way to block the player from going in the wrong direction with that one. Instead of putting a bit of construction renovation construction with the sign in the way, or rubble collapsing the way. There's just a guy who's pissy who doesn't want you walking past him. Johnny Bravo over there, yep. Oh my god, we're in a subway station? With ambient percussion music in the soundscape? That is sounding... the sound design in this game is coming through really well with these headphones. Oh my gosh, it's another sexy love demon. Or is that just what Robin looks like regularly? Okay, we're in the demon world. That's what they're calling it. Oh, the third eye. Oh, look at this effect. How did they do that? Okay, so I think there's two different versions of the level loaded in. But how do they program the seam of when you're walking to and from one version of the level to the other? I guess there's some kind of invisible geometry that becomes visible around a cylindrical radius of the character with this rippling effect applied at the edges. Okay, I can... is that a weapon? Are we... Oh, yeah. An extremely fashionable murder is happening. I don't know if it really happened, but my mind's eye might have tricked me. Mind's eye might have tricked me into thinking that they transitioned to the next pose while one of the railings of the guardrail was, hiding this change in animation as it panned across. Oh my god, this is great. Okay, so we've been sent to the demon world by a love demon, where we witnessed a transdimensional murder by a money demon. More investors, infinite growth, unethical consumption. Strong memory. This is going to be ... useful. Oh, now we get a first-person view. I kind of almost wish it was a little weirder. But we definitely cannot move while being in aiming mode, so that's something. Yeah, like, I was almost expecting there to be some kind of weird transition. Oh, these effects are something else. But yeah, something about the first-person view here just feels so much ridiculously less visually striking than the third person with these camera angles. Maybe it just comes with the territory. Or maybe there shouldn't be this, like, crosshair in the center. Or maybe there could be some kind of cool, drifty, dreamlike drift to your movement. A little bit of challenge to... It's capturing your mouse movement, like, one-to-one Half-Life 2 source-level quality. And compared to the surreal vibes going on with the rest of the presentation, it's a little jarring. Like, see how fast the camera can move and how it stops on a dime? But, when you're in third person, the camera moves with some smoothness and deliberacy that, not so much there. I'm wondering if, one of the reasons I never really noticed it be so jarring before in Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 is because the analog stick is a little more challenging to move around, and maybe there is some weaning or, wind up and slow down. Drifting. A little bit of drift, I think, would really help make that a little less jarring. Oh, the other thing going on, when you go into first-person view in a Metal Gear Solid game, the camera zooms in and also tries to tilt behind Snake's back a bit. And it only happens for like 5 to 6 frames, but it makes that transition so much smoother than the hard jump cut we're getting here. Anyways, maybe it'll make more sense and look less weird when I get a gun or something. Oh boy, is there gonna be weird... I hope there's weird first-person shooting and not normal first-person shooting. Oh, you save at the phone? Oh my goodness. So what's the, sink for? The water. Water. Do we have anything to say anymore? Some sort of weird fantasy. Hey, I didn't intend for her to be that mean about it. Okay, so I have to... explore 2 different versions of the geometry. Water! Is water the healing item? Do you also have to stay hydrated? damage me? Yeah. Oops, I cannot run and third eye at the same time. Hey, what was that? Another rat. What is with the axe, too? Like a canine mouth opening and spooky lines coming out. Giant room safe? Look at this camera following us into the descent through the hell world. There's a sound emitter coming from the right, but no NPC entity. Oh, never mind, there are two of them. Being able to look around in first person might have also spoiled a spook I was expecting, where sound would have no visible source. At least the healing item is very realistic. Water is also the healing item in real life. Cool that the normal world is all fucked up and the shadow world is relatively normal. Does it? Shadow world is, dark and rusted. The normal— what the hell? The normal world had some, very video gamey rubble blocking the pathway. This one's wearing a hoodie? I think I get more damage from that. I saw the number 60. I've not been paying attention to any numbers until that hit. Should I go in the... Right, okay, the normal world has vending machines. The nightmare world has toddler-sized cages and giant safes blocking the pathway. The nightmare world definitely looks more like Silent Hill. Climb through the window? Let me double check this train. Annoyed by the snap yet. Maybe it's a player versus viewer sort of thing. I don't think there's a way onto that train. At least not right now, but there's totally an item in there shining at me. Oh, we can snap in first person mode. heals them and gives a big hit. Okay, if I find another one of the rats, I will test out damage values in normal mode versus weirdo mode. Do we get numbers here? I don't see a number. I cannot see a number. 20! Oh, that's a small number. Okay, that was 3 hits for 20 damage, so it has 60 HP total. Easy peasy. Wait. Does it break? There's a corpse on the wall in both worlds. The corpse is ridiculous in the demon world. In the normal world, it doesn't exactly look normal, but in the demon world, there is a comically large amount of viscera. What's on with the head? Is this a zombie monster I'm gonna have to fight later? Didn't look like a normal, ordinary man. Okay. The normal world has crude marker scribbles of an eye. The demon world has a crazy eye monster. Fraction power distribution. The tutorial wants me to toggle weapon right now. I don't think I have any other weapons. So right now it just means toggling the weapon on and off. Money? Kinda gotta squint at it, but I can kinda see the money. So much money. Suppose that means we're catching up on the money demon. Give him some exponential growth. Oh, this is Silent Hill, as this is a gag directly from Silent. What one? Which Silent Hill? Silent Hill 2? I think I remember. Disgusting bathroom in both worlds. Okay, so we have to find something to get through the eye door. We also have to find... Hang on, there's footsteps. We also have to find some food to feed her. Okay, so we gotta train with the gun. Oh, the gun is also a canine bearing teeth. Disrespect my tail? Okay, axe is 1, pistol is 2. Load 12 out of 12. Third eye closed. Feels like sensitivity is a little too high. I think we figured this out by now. 40! Also, you can see the damage numbers more clearer in that mode. Go. I don't know if I feel great about giving a starving person a moldy sandwich. There's all this wealth lying around. I'm really looking forward to seeing... Oh, I love this camera! I'm really looking forward to seeing what the story is with the greedy woman. Greedy murderess. Inedible. Oh boy. I'm not taunting you, I'm having second thoughts. There might be some cleaner food somewhere out there. I accidentally insulted the demon girl's tail, and I have a gun now. So maybe there's cleaner, better food in a later area, and I don't want to accidentally suffer negative consequences from giving them the moldy sandwich. No, I'm not gonna give it to them. I don't think you can shoot in third-person view. I think the camera's actually... Oh, the camera's not gonna help us see around the corner before we go around. Gotta slice the pie. Huh. Neat. They're not gonna get me for now. The aesthetics are great. The game is immediately playable. It's absolutely clear what you can and cannot interact with, and imagination has to be used to imagination has to be used to really put together a comprehensible mental image of what we're looking at here, but I'm once again going to wonder if we're really at our creative peak here by basically just redoing classic PS2 games over. Now what are 40? That was neat. It changed with every shot. I had to pick a new target. That was cool. That was a neat encounter. Okay, we also have to find a USB keyboard somewhere. Wait, can we find a USB mouse and use the on-screen keyboard? There's some cool... Okay, yeah, no, never mind. I don't think this third eye business is something PS2 games really ever would have been capable of. And, scanning some environmental areas in the first person across, 2 different versions of the level like that, I think so far have been the best. The frames of gameplay in which my dopamine levels are at the highest are probably the ones where I'm flicking the dark world on and off while fighting monsters at the same time. I was a little worried that the first-person perspective might not feel very creative and interesting and unique, but I think this third eye business is actually crossing it over the line and putting it there. A painting of a woman. She is well dressed. What are the standards for being well dressed in this universe? Because our woman is like, well dressed does not even begin to describe the intensity and boldness of the statement she is making here. So to consider a pretty normal black blouse as being well dressed. Wait, is that money falling out of her? Is this? Let's take a look at this from 2 different dimensions. Oh, it's just a subway map in normal dimension. The keyboard any different in normal world? Nope. Huh, so what was in here besides the enemy? I absolutely am digging the aesthetic vibes and the concept. And the fact that we are playing from a third-person camera angle with claustrophobic, and aesthetically pleasing pre-selected cameras. But we very much are playing Silent Hill. Granted, we are playing, like, queer Silent Hill, but it is still a pre-existing concept nonetheless. Now, 25. And if I do low... That feels good, too. That feels really good. There is some good feedback for that combat. Do I gotta stomp him now? It's, like, stunned. It's got goofy cartoon stars coming out of its face, and yet the aesthetic still works. Like Metal Gear Solid having goofy cartoon... visual effects. Oh man, no. This is, all of a sudden, this is good. Okay, if I turn it on, doesn't it stun him? Yeah, slow him down, slow him down. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, you have to press spacebar to stun them. If they wander into your radius, it doesn't seem like it's as reliable for getting that stun on. Okay, it's getting interesting. It is actually getting interesting. I gotta press... In Silent Hill, you don't press spacebar to stun enemies and then shoot them in the special weak point with satisfying feedback. Is it gonna make it through the spikes? What's this? Oh god, did you notice me, like, subtly scan it with first person before actually picking up on third person? Okay, no, I dig it. We have the best of both worlds. Maybe this is fine. Maybe this isn't generic and just a do-over of Silent Hill after all, and there is some real, like, unique, beautiful art being explored here. Maybe there is hope for the horror genre after all. Alright, now are we gonna damage this monster by luring it into the environmental trap? That would be cool. Oh, it's immune. Yeah! Yeah! Water. And I love that water is your healing item, too. Something about that strikes me as, good humor. It was forced shut. Why did that happen? Did I misuse it? Do I have an invisible mana meter? Did the enemy do that? I don't know. I like that I don't know. Let's figure that out over tens of minutes and hours. There's a method to the madness, but right now it's just madness at this part of the learning curve. They're humanoid. This is a super human-like rat person, a little different than the others. Or I have to think of ammo conservation. I don't want to fight these guys. Or if I do, it'll have to be with the axe, and I'll probably take damage while doing it. Yeah, there's two different kinds of rat monsters. One of them is a little more... seems a little more bipedal than the other. Is this another black blouse? A note here. All staff, please be alert and aware. There have been attacks on both staffs and passengers. Recurring perpetrator demanding money and possessions. Oh yeah, I remember that. Please check your emails for further details on the perp and what to do if you see or come in contact with them. Almost a news story sort of vibe with an anchor. I was tempted to refill as soon as I picked it up, refill my health that is, but there might be a kitchen sink somewhere around down here. Okay, what's the screwdriver gonna be for? Flathead. Wait, was the horror genre in trouble with indie games? I don't know. I was just wondering if this would be like a hollow body kind of situation where the novelty of playing a Silent Hill-like game in 2020s wears thin when there's not much original creativity going on. But it's fine, there is original creativity going on. I think I would rather check this out than hollow body. I think I would rather check out, like, sexy queer Silent Hill over low-budget indie Silent Hill. If we're gonna be a low-budget indie Silent Hill, we might as well be a sexy queer Silent Hill. And also with some interesting Killer 7-esque combat abilities going on, where luring enemies into... Yeah, okay, wait a second. No, this makes so much sense. Because, in a horror game like this, where you're not super duper in control of the camera, it always has kind of sort of been a routine in the Resident Evil Silent Hill motif to, like, lure enemies into your angles where you can see, right? So, not only are you already luring them into angles, but it's also, like, giving you something to do once they gets close that's way more intense than the usual survival horror combat, which is the, like, ba, 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 across their weak points. And so, like, they didn't just actually redo fixed camera survival horror and make it low-budget indie Silent Hill. They, like, there's real thought, real clever game design put into this. I don't have a lot of bullets, and there's a very tough monster who does not permanently die. Down the corridor to the camera's left, characters... Camera's right, characters left. Let's go in this room I didn't check out. Wait, I did check this room out. I'm gonna go back to... Have I... What did I... Ah! Is there a, area around here I have not missed? And you gotta, like, go slow while being chased by the monster when you need to clear the thorns? Okay, we're gonna go feed the moldy sandwich to the desperate starving person, because there's no other options! Yes! Yes! There are no other options left. I didn't want to do it. I'm gonna feel bad about doing it. But it's a spooky, scary horror game all about feeling shitty, so let's go do it! Oh my god, and she's crying too. Ugh. Okay, maybe we can, like, cut the mold out or eat around the mold. Is this for me? I don't... I know. I'm gonna take one more look in this new area. Is there anything in there? Wait, the screwdriver. Oh, flathead. Yeah, let's start using the screwdriver on things. Maybe the screwdriver can be used on the computer, and there might be better food inside the computer for her. I don't know. Try to restore the power for the train. What if that just requires a couple turns of the flathead? I think you had another fork earlier before you came down the escalator. Okay. Okay, let's use Trig the Discovery's suggestion. Also, we're going over 30 minutes here. We're at 45 minutes, but you know what? There might be a clean sandwich to give the starving victim. Escalator is quite a callback, though. That was, good maybe 10, 15 minutes of exploration time. Let's see if there's a... Oh, wait, am I locked in? Oh, we crawled under that earlier, and now there's just pure money blocking the pathway. That's cute. Nothing that way. Okay, I'm gonna double check the, area. Is there a map? There always usually have maps in these games. I don't think I remember seeing a... S plus quick turn. Oh. Oh! Oh my god, you should totally play this game with a controller. That is how it would become more interesting. Let's fucking do it. Yeah, this is the kind of game where pointing and clicking on bad guys is gonna make it too easy. Okay, so L trigger. Oh, that's slow. That is so much slower. Controller is recommended. The mouse aiming. Yeah, okay, it's fine now. It's fine. D-pad changes weapons. Yeah, the transition to first person feels a lot more natural on a controller. The, the incredible precision of having a smoothly captured first person point of view by mouse is not going to make the game too easy anymore. We have now handicapped ourselves to get a full... to simultaneously be scared and also weirdly turned on by how sexy everyone is. Okay, what's the third eye? Y. Let's drink water before doing this and change to gun. 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 Okay, up is gun. I would not have even missed those shots if I was playing with the mouse. Okay, let's switch to X. No. Okay, run, 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 run. And let's move now to bait it into taking a bad swing. Okay. Now I got my third eye back and I can get out of here. It almost feels like I hear another one of those monsters down the left-hand corridors here. Okay, was this the computer room? Yeah, let's try the screwdriver on the computer. And maybe there will be a fresh sandwich inside. Oh, I cannot unscrew the monitor with the screwdriver. What is that noise? Is it coming from a monster or just the air? I think it's just coming from the air. Unless the monster is, loaded into the existing area and they're just not showing it us. There's some game design trickery. I don't think I've seen these corridors before. Okay. New rooms to investigate. Oh, this feels so much better with a controller. This is awesome. On keyboard, there was a little bit of jank. On controller, this is awesome. It's polished. It's completely seamless. More jobs lost is the lucrative entrepreneur, Jenny... Okay. The lucrative entrepreneur Jenny Pockets. I thought that her name was Jenny Pockets, and I laughed, but it's just Jenny. Pockets employee tensions. The company, now filing for bankruptcy, has closed all its facilities. There have been rumors around Jenny... Oh no! Are we... Oh my god! Is this a revenge fantasy? Is that woman who just murdered someone and took all their money and ran away before we read this news article about the pension pocketer? Are we playing out an elaborate survival horror revenge fantasy as experienced through the perspectives of gay as hell video game developers? Is that the actual genesis of the idea of this project? Ha! Ha! Alright, Jenny has left a trail of companies, bled dry by funds. Is she planning on fleeing the country? Or is our wealthiest bachelorette finally found? And there's like this, RoboCop-esque, PT-esque, sinister satirical tone behind the news going on too. Like you're reading the newspaper about financial crimes, and they're hyping up the next episode like a Dragon Ball Z episode. Is she planning to flee the country with all her wealth due to the new tax laws, or has our wealthiest bachelorette on the market finally found someone to spend her money on? Questions still remain about her sudden change in personality. So there's a really weird, surreal world that we exist in. The normal world is still not very normal, but oh my gosh. The like, you know, we gotta get an employee badge. Yay, take it. Oh, another portrait that we could not see from the third-person camera angle, but can from the first. So they want you looking around from both angles. This is awesome. They actually like really figured out how to smooth up the problems that people were having with this kind of camera system. Okay, for starters, no tank controls. It's camera relative, not character relative controls. And then for second, there's this defensive, like almost turtley sort of logic to the combat, where you are encouraged to lure enemies close to you from the camera angle that you're seeing, and wrestle with analog stick controls to hit at weak points. That's awesome. That kicks ass. This might be a close contender for maybe my second favorite demo of all the ones I've played. How long did that hook me? That hooked me for 51 minutes. I want to say I might have been hooked like at minute 5. I got some kind of hook when I don't know, like the fashion sense in the very beginning was already a good enough hook. Like the first frame of the game had incredibly weird looking characters juggling normalcy against a strange world that they live in, which might make sense if we're like seeing gaming through the perspective of someone too queer to be normal. Jesus, that who also might be referencing the financial anxieties of the industry and the time. You know, good 70s horror movies are like channeling the anxieties of real life into the fiction. That was awesome. That was fucking neat. Yeah, that was neat. I'm gonna run to the bathroom again, and then we'll do the next one. Streets of Rogue 2. Oh, I feel like we kind of know what to get with this one, but I'm gonna be thinking about Sorry We're Closed for a while. Yeah, okay, so my first favorite, I was laughing throughout the entire 15-minute long demo of Elation for the Wonderbox 6000, and laughing is such a good dosage of serotonin and dopamine that I think if you hooked me up to a phonometer, I might have slightly fun higher phonometer levels than depressing survival horror game about subtly channeling subtle psychological associations with real life problems that real people have to deal with. Was I having more fun? I don't know. Okay, Just Drive, Elation for Wonderbox 6000, and Sorry We're Closed are joyfully sharing a space together right now, because I don't want my children competing over developing destructive rivalry. Those three are the favorites I've played. If you're into George games, and I know I'm into George games, check out Elation for the Wonderbox 6000. Just Drive, Keep Driving, you'll know it when you see it instantly. It looks and plays remarkably unique and charming. And then there's Sorry We're Closed. Yeah! Just the concept, the elevator pitched for Sorry We're Closed is incredible. What? Sexy, gay Silent Hill with the deliberately aggressive aesthetic that includes ridiculously aggressive fashion choices, and also consciously thought out design decisions that should appeal to the gamers out there in regards to smoothing over a lot of problems that gamers typically had with that style of game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, and that one of the enemies could turn off your third eye forces a lot of momentum in and out of the enemy's attack radiuses, while you're also switching back and forth from third person to first person. So even though there's a sense of being visually disoriented by the camera angles, you feel very grounded and spatially aware when you're fighting the monsters, so it feels smooth and playable. I'll be right back, but I am forcing myself to stop talking about how cool that game was in order to go pee bathroom. Oh boy. Feeling feeling good. Okay, where's my demo? Oh, oops. I accidentally pinned that shadow link, but you know what? We're keeping it. That was a slip of the mouse, but it's a fine slip of the mouse. I don't really like standard horror games, but this has enough to make me interesting enough for me to play. Okay, so I'm gonna respond to that. I feel like I like standard horror games, but what I really don't like is creative stagnation. I love horror games, but and if a good indie horror game comes out and in the creative no in the conservative and traditional genre style of a horror game, I'm not exactly going to be disappointed. But there is something that does sting sometimes when I'm playing these games and see them stick a bit too close to the inspirational source material. I got that vibe with a Bloodborne, like, what was it called? Hark the Ghoul, where it was very competent, very technically executed, and definitely appealing to a niche that is thirsty for Bloodborne likes. Yeah. But it ultimately was just too similar to Bloodborne on like too low. No, I don't. It just feels like if you're trying to recreate the exact thing that you're inspired by, but you are an overworked, stressed out, uh, small team indie game, you're probably not going to reach the same heights as the thing you love so much, and unless you get creative with your limitations. And I don't quite know if like something like Hollow Body is able to nail that same feel that Sorry We're Closed absolutely positively. Are these portraits of Jenny Pockets? Right. We're still thinking about the last one, but anyways. Streets of Rogue One was very fun. I remember definitely E2 must use gamepad. I remember this one playing better with what's oh, what is this? Twitch integration? Oh, I guess it's not in the demo. Um there, this is what it was. We got some placeholder graphics, it looks like. Yeah, we're not center justified. Wasad, E, Q, tab. Inventory to I. Oop. Oh. Can keep missions. Oh, that's fine. F is fine. Key. Port. I for info. Oh. In. It. N for info. I for inventory. Previous weapon. Got no mouse. Oh, mouse is in another column. Okay. Okay. We should be good. Okay, timer on. Give it 30. I've heard slightly negative things about how this demo is gonna go, but I'll try to keep an open enough mind. Yeah, the first one is great. First one's a modern classic. Chef, cop, or cooking, foraging, moneymaking. Cannibals, zombies, rogue bots. I don't know, though. Knowing what I do know about Streets of Rogue means that I'll probably have more fun with the wackier types. Like Chef George. Guess we're not going to get much of a tutorial here, are we? And we cannot change any of these modifiers. Maybe that's a limit. Doesn't take too long. Potato computer. Shouldn't. The amount of things that can happen in this game is wide open. I hope we're not stuck it. Okay, this might actually. I've had remake fatigue for the last couple of years, so I appreciate something, at least a new. I have to have some kind of new spin, or else neurons just don't activate. Really did think it was depression for a while, and it probably was, but I feel like I got over, or can't say it. I worked my ass off to figure out how to mitigate and adjust for the depression. But playing good but generic video games does not, especially if they're pretty new, does not tickle my fancy. And participating in a lot of fandom discussions, absolutely positive. Does not do it. I gotta play something weird. Gotta be something weird going on top of whatever nostalgic tradition they're trying to homage. Facade moves around. Check out the sights. It looks pretty good already. Proceed to interact with people. How about that person? Plum Dweller. Sunbed. Dreaming of money or pickles? Oh, look at the cute little walking animation! Ding. Graphics are certainly more colorful than. Get a quest for you! He's over in that shack. Is the slum dweller the one telling me this? $75 and 3. Oh. Okay, go on. Your goal is to take down the mayor of the large city on this island, or just get them to like you enough that you have some sway in this town. To find the mayor's office, press the tab key to view the map. Whatever kind of... Oh, I just clicked something. Wait, no, I wasn't done. Press the tab key. Okay, so tab is map. I think that's me. I'm the flashing gold cross. Wait, no, the problem... Here we go, yeah. I wanted to scroll. I scroll with WSAD. I clicked and dragged, but it just, it ended up just, zooming the map. A lot. Here, what is... What are the limits of the world? Ours stats. Huh. Hello. Can I talk? Not talk. Q is inventory. I got an apple, a ham sandwich, and a pocket knife. Ours. More to come. Oh, we're not real good at statistics, it looks like. Okay, so we were gonna, like, get a car or talk to the resistance leader. The conveyance of the objective is a little orf. But let's follow the blue triangle. You made it. Sorry about taking your money. I had to do it to get your attention. Here's most of it back. Thank you. Still got that humor. With a little group, I think we have some pretty neat opportunities. Planned. I think that the map art in the right corner of the screen here is in such an incomplete state that it's causing me disorientation. And what are these farmers doing walking in formation on the beach? Seems a little strange, but Streets of Rogue has always been pretty strange. Was Streets of Rogue an inbox game? The Gotha. I like the sound of inconsequential chit-chat. I like the sprite work on the vehicles. Oh my gosh. So, tapping on the window got the shopkeeper's attention. Why do they have their guns out? Is that level of security really necessary for just shopping? Mushrooms, squirrel meat. Funny, cute. Interact with the bird. Okay, so I was wondering if that was like a glass door or something and interacting with it and waiting for him to open it up and let me inside. But no, that was a window. Once you activate a phone booth, you can use it to teleport between cities. Why a phone booth? Why not? Oh my word. Okay. I don't know if any other options are going to be available to me. Let me forget about that. Bribe or threaten? Don't kill anyone and don't anger him. And I'll get a $100 bonus, so the $55 might pay for itself. Alright, that was easy. But I am very impressed at how many things are on the screen that I can roll a mouse cursor over and get some kind of implication or suggestion of deeper layers of interactivity. And tapping on the window to get the shopkeeper's attention is a level of interactivity with common windows in the world that you just do not see that often, huh? I value my friendships. That's funny to say after robbing me just to get my attention. I guarantee you'll never guess, not in a million. There's a land voucher? Okay. Where would we find 30 units of oak wood? Ah, to the southwest. Of course. Let me just look at the map and look for trees. That's intuitive. Another thing I recall about Streets of Rogue is the game really absolutely coming to life in a beautiful, vivid way with co-op mode. And I don't get that here, but I remember a couple good long nights of a friend of mine just causing all sorts of chaos around okay, there's cultists, there's a resistance, evil mayor. Are we close to trees yet? Oh. Ow. I guess we just walk on the road to the west. Is there a bus? Can we take a bus? While taking a walk over to the next city block where there should be taller trees to the southwest, let's see what Twitch chat has to say. The gorilla was fun. The doctor was fun. Discovered Everdale. Thanks for hanging out, Shadowleak. Nice to see you in here again, buddy. You need someone who can be a thief and someone who's a hacker, and then you synergize. It worked really well. Welcome, Enzo Chocobo. This fire. Oh, it's a fire station. I think it's so cute and funny how I guess these games, I'll say these games, there's a presumption of a functioning normal society going on to like a certain extent that's cartoony and cute. There's drug dealers and fire stations and police and shopkeepers and some kind of like economy going on that once you get wild and start causing chaos, get crazy. But the other thing I recall remembering is a lot of options for completing your goals. I was not told about some kind of transportation system. I'm not being incentivized to interact with all the things that look interactive. Aha! Oak! Armor, hello. Am I allowed to do this? Let's see what happens. We'll never guess, not in a million years, what this wood's gonna be for. At least it's not gonna take very long to get 30 pieces. Hopefully the downtime and long walks and lack of insane chaos going on will end soon, and we'll be blowing things up and running away from cops and accidentally killing civilians like in a good old Streets of Rogue session. The chef gets more options when using his stove. Okay, skills. is really, really janky right now, and most of these don't even work. So just keep your expectations in check and prepare for delight when something unexpectedly does something cool. I have 4 points to distribute. My guy's stats are really bad. I don't think he can improve those from leveling up. It's else I don't see it on the list. I will save these points for later when I have a better idea of what kind of real problems they're gonna want me. My axe is at 91%. Not worried about breaking anytime soon. I'm not worried about getting in a fight anytime soon. Keep our distance from the crepe gangster. The bartender has quite swagger. That's actually he going to refill his slots, or was he taking a break? And you know, I'm kind of impressed by how many NPCs are going about their seemingly AI-driven life. Have you played CDDA? No, I do not know what that is. There was a tutorial about phone booth fast travel. Yeah, but I don't have the phone booth. Okay, new mini player-driven objective. Let's look for a phone booth. If you were a phone booth, where would you be? And does this really count as a separate city? It was like a 3-minute walk. Phone booth. There, was southwest. The icon was blending into the background a little bit. Can I see it on the mini-map? No. Oh, a rollover. I was seeing phone booth for a while when I was rolling over something. Or, okay. Okay, just keep going southwest. That will definitely make things... Oh! I have too bad of a habit of clicking and holding to scroll around instead of WSAD to... There we go. The mouse cursor detection on the phone booth was also a little weird. Finicky. I am not anymore. Why is the minimap not centered on my character? My character is in the lower left of the minimap, and it just makes it hard to read at a glance what's going on. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna build things. Bet you didn't see that coming, did you? Why build a house? Because when I signed up for this job, they didn't tell me I wouldn't have any neighbors. I'm a people person. I mean, you could just build almost anywhere you want. Just use that voucher I gave you. It should be in your build mode inventory. Okay. We have the regular inventory and the build mode and gonna be a bit different. B, right? Q? Q. This mode allows you to build your very own structures. Click the Claim Land icon to claim any piece of land that you can afford. Then use the other tabs to build walls, floors, and objects. Left-click to build something, and right-click to remove and return materials to your... I only have $20. I thought I was supposed to get a $100 bonus for not pissing off the tooth guy. I don't think I was properly rewarded for that quest. Maybe because of pre-release demo jank. But that's fine, though, because we are playing an open-ended, sandboxy, immersive game that quite enjoys players getting mischievous and creative about... Oh. About, solving problems in their own way. But also I realize there's some inventory items going on I haven't fully clicked on that. Check out. Location. Bonuses. Click to sell item. I don't think I'm selling items. It looks like I'm trying to claim an even larger piece of land. Oh, I have a voucher, so that might make it free. Oh my gosh. I feel like the vocabulary and the language also could still use some work. Gotta proofread this writing. Okay, left. Right? Oh, that's probably for... Cabin, metal, stone blue walls. Build a mattress and build a door, and then done. We have and turn into things. Okay, so is this the big getting a full night's sleep has its benefits, including creating a checkpoint and saving your game. Oh, you can even sleep in someone else's home, though there's no guarantee they'll be cool with that. Oh, so there's a sort of like Minecraft survival mode vibe, and maybe rhythm to building a house that's going to function as your home base that officially counts as a house once you have a door and a mattress. Objects? Doors and mattresses count as objects. What's the cost? How much wood does that cost? Costs 1 wood. Door and mattress cost nothing. Maybe that's just demos. Oh, clean wood, stable floor. We want stable floor in the corner of the room where the mattress is. How do I... Okay, no, I don't want to make the home smaller. Time is ticking. It's 10 p.m. Our character has to go to sleep. Wait, it's only 10 p.m. The night's still young. We can right-click to remove some of these walls and get our wood back. Right-click to return. Right-click to return. Right-click to return. What? We'll just look especially. Ah! I can return the floor, but not the wall? Oh, maybe I need to go to the wall menu? Yes, I need to go to the wall menu and wall back. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. I believe we have now officially turned this house into a lovely abode. 2 different entrances for intruders to get me in. Return to resistance. Do that before. Only 11. No, it's 11:40. Yes, we just wait. 7:30. Is this demo jank as well? I still don't know what to spend those points on. I haven't really encountered any violent or technically demanding problem. Roguelike with insane feature creep is a great way to describe Street. I struggle with these story engine style games because I play them like a... What kind of boring nerd do you mean, though? Because I also, as I guess we're seeing here, quite enjoy feeling as if I'm role-playing inside the universe. Like, I made my house a reasonable size, I'm sleeping until morning, I'm not really killing anyone or causing chaos. Because I quite like improvising that stuff out of plausible situations. Wait, does our house not have a roof? I don't think anyone's houses in this universe has a roof. On the map screen they have a roof. I don't care about it. When I'm playing like Deus Ex or something, I will try to make my character behave themselves fairly normally most of the time, and turn into weirdos who screw around with NPCs when the necessity arises. And daisy chaining like problems into accidents into comedy, and then getting back into role-playing mode when things calm down. Streets of Rogue, I remember getting pretty chaotic pretty quickly. Streets of Rogue 2 has stayed pretty low-key for quite a while. Wait, 8 IRL hours, yeah. I think a lot of the fun comes from being a criminal. Well, I'm a chef. That's kind of like being a criminal. Don't think about that one for... But, yeah, Trig the Discovery, I think a lot of the fun comes from being a criminal. You say you play them like a boring nerd. And boring nerd could imply that you might be min-maxing things. Like you're thinking of making sure that you utilize all the materials to their proper point, and test out every single thing in the environment that you can interact with and what sort of weird situations you can apply there. Being a boring nerd could either mean role-playing like a boring character in the universe, like I feel like I've been doing, or it could mean min-maxing this, breaking the illusory role-playing atmosphere of the game and reducing it down to the math machine that's running underneath the hood, and being a boring nerd in that respect. Being a boring nerd, players will optimize the fun out of it. Like trying to stay out of trouble and avoiding quests that seem too crimey. Oh! Okay. No, so you were role-playing as a boring nerd, which, could... That is something I quite like doing in RPGs and immersive sims as well. Playing a hacker nerd does seem to be more fun than dealing with some what are usually pretty janky combat systems in those games. I don't like the way that guy's glowing. Get out of here. It's always easier to convince a player to be a chaotic lawbreaker than it is to convince them to roleplay by following the law. We'll see, we'll see. We're talking to a resistance leader who lives in a shack on the beach, who is missing a tooth, and at some point this guy's got to have some kind of silly criminal trouble for me to get into. Right now I'm just sleeping in a bed. There is a very, very chaotic, crazy system churning underneath the hood here. And, I really hope we get to see it. If I've seen a hell of a lot weird interactables moving in weird... I've seen weird NPCs moving in formation on the beach, and it seems to be entirely... What am I thinking of? It's a vowel. It begins with E or I. Emergent! And it's... I don't like the word unscripted because they're following AI script, but it does seem like I am able to throw a wrench into any of these guys' routines. Butler bots come out to clean all the messes you've made. How convenient. You may also notice that people will move into the homes of someone you've forcibly removed from the game. Huh. But A good or a bad thing? Oh, he's... I didn't actually... Oh, now we're fading to black, and, quickly teleporting ahead by an hour. I guess, sleep until morning was not working on the same kind of logic that others were. Gather a grilled chicken sandwich. Ha! Can you make me one? All you need is some bread and a piece of chicken. I don't have any bread or chicken, so you'll need to grab them from the grocery store. Or if you don't have the cash, you could visit Chicken Island. That might be a little dangerous, though. Here, I'll mark both locations on your map. You can make it right here on my stove. He's gonna reward us with a car. Okay, this is cute. We are going to Chicken Island. We're not gonna go to the store and buy it with our $20. Ah. I hate how my icon on the minimap really is relegated to the absolute corner of the minimap now. Oh, the chicken has now showed up on the map. What do we do during the downtime? Maybe there's just going to be less downtime a few minutes into the game after we get that sedan. Dora icon. Enter myself on the minimap, right? I gotta do that manually. Look at how good the pixel art looks here. Oh, that's so pretty. It's an island of chickens past a river. Chicken! Are they fighting back? There's bullet time. How, oh my god. So this is what he meant by Chicken Island being a little... No! I didn't mean to hit the farmer! I'm sorry! Oh no. Can I talk it? Can we talk about... You were... Where did you even come from? Do I have enough chicken? I don't know. I don't have enough time to look at the recipe. The farmer's chasing me. Oh, maybe I can lose him in the water. Good things these chickens aren't mad at me. No, he's gaining on me! Okay, what can I do here? No, shit, he's... If I open the inventory, it's gonna slow me down too much. Are there, like, police? Help! Police! This farmer is attacking me! Who I totally didn't attack first. I remember police. I remember police in the south. Oh, did he give up? No. Look, fun things are happening now. I accidentally hit a innocent NPC, and now we are officially finally playing a crazy immersive sim where wildness is going to result from that accident. Can I lose him in the rock? Let's see if I can get him stuck on the rock. Oh, he's too close. Rock. Ah, the AI is too good. The AI is not getting stuck on objects like in normal video games. Maybe I can lure him into attacking someone else. Yes! Oh no! Oh no! The chicken just got stronger! Okay, there might be some more clutter. It doesn't slow him down by a lot, but just by like a few... Ugh! I don't want to kill him though. But I think my best bet might be to lure him into taking a swing and accidentally hitting someone else. Hopefully a police officer or someone like that. That will absolve me of all responsibility, right? Dun, dun. I can't even look at that donation message right now. This chase is too intense. I'll look at it when I finish getting chased by this farmer and his chicken. I have 59 out of 80 HP, so how many hits does that... How many hits did I take? I want to say like maybe 3 or 4? So I can take like a good 9-10 hits here. I am allowed to make a few more mistakes, and that is good. I hear a siren. I hear a siren. Is there an actual police around here? Or is it just ambient background noise? Okay, actually, no. The minimap. I can roll over the minimap and try to figure out what my next destination... Ooh, yes, come on. Chase me out here into the traffic. There's traffic in this game. Chase me out here by these random pedestrians who have nothing to do with the fight. Come on. Take a swing. Take a swing at me in the middle of the road with traffic and pedestrians. Oh, the cars are stopping. They're not running over... drug dealer. You know what? He's armed. That will be fine just as well. Clerk. 62. 8. 6. That took away 6 HP per hit. Chicken. No! Ow! Am I safe? There's a lot of distance. No, he's still on me, but there's a lot more distance between us before. I could lose him now that he's taken a hit from the car. I don't think he took any damage from getting hit by a car. I feel like I took more damage than him from the car. Ugh, now he's gaining on me again. I think he just has faster movement speed than me or something. But at least the car threw him off. Look at this. An emergent secondary objective all of a sudden appeared, which is how to get this farmer off my back. I don't think the option to explain myself and plead for mercy is available. Ha! 1! Okay. If the direction of traffic is coming in on our left lane here, maybe we just need to run in a circle in the road and that'll increase the odds of him getting hit. Play in Traffic Simulator 2024. Woo! It's like the AI knows. The AI is not wanting to run in front of traffic like I'm wanting him to. Okay, maybe next time there's a lot of gaps between us, maybe I should not be trying to use rocks and trees to slow him down, but entire buildings. Whew. What do we got? Bar, hotel, car shop, hospital. No. The AI, traffic AI is too cautious. Let's run in a straight line for a while and see how much distance I can put between us. Not a lot. Not a lot. And he's gaining. Yeah. 1. Oh, boy. Pig. Punch the pig. Oh my god! That was neat. He's unconscious. Can't rob him. Can't interact with him at all while he's in. But I'm not gonna kill him. I would consider that a justifiable robbery as reparations for all the pain and misery that I just went through. I would love to explain to him that I did not intend for him to hit me, but the fact that I clearly showed that I did not want to commit to hurting him, that I was running away from him for entire minutes at a time, and the fact that he continued to chase me, I feel then reverses the situation back to where he's culpable. I think I just recovered a little bit of health over time. Okay. All right, we can get back to work on our mission. Now that the farmer has been... We are officially playing Streets of Rogue. Now that the farmer I accidentally hit while slaughtering chickens has been killed by a pig that I lured him into hitting, I can get back to work on making a basic chicken sandwich. What a fun sentence. What a good sentence to say when playing Streets of Rogue. Build trees, quest logs, cities, crafting. Okay, somewhere in here should be the chicken sandwich. Recipes are still being worked out and most just aren't super useful. To try it out, interact with a stove, campfire, or workbench. Alright, let's go to the Resistance Leader's stove. Have we hit 30 minutes? We have. We have hit 38 minutes, but a lot of those minutes were spent running away from a farmer trying to come up with a funny way to solve that problem, and we did. We did come up with a funny way to solve that problem. And now I'm a little on edge because actual combat has happened. Where did that farmer live? Can I take his house now? Done. Stove. There it is. Okay, now we need bread. Hot FUD. It's still not quite food, but it's getting closer. Your booty will resemble 2 planets. The humor is there too. I'm digging it. It took me a while and it's janky as hell, but there's some good laughs and good interesting problems here. So now we need bread. New problem. We need wheat flour to make bread. Where could we get wheat flour? And can we buy wheat flour for $20 if we can't find it? Or, to make things a little more interesting, we're gonna make things a little more interesting here. 5:59, 6 p.m. Okay, let's go home and plan our next move and turn into a complete and utter sociopath for a little while. Grocery store, phone booth, restaurant. Yes, I believe we will be heading there at 2 a.m. Oh, I don't like how pale and glowy I am, and I'm holding this axe. I gotta look a little less suspicious on my way here. I had a pocket knife this whole time. Right click to equip, listen on the toolbar. Oh, neat. Okay, let's put the axe away as we go to the restaurant on the south side of this quote-unquote city, but really it seems more like a shopping center. Yes. Everyone's asleep, They do not suspect a thing. There's multiple cities. It just changed to Billyburg here. Okay. Oh, shelf. Oh, cool. Oh, this is... Oh, shelf. Shelf is a crafting bacon cheeseburger. No flour, though. I got plus 10 stealing points. You know, while we're here, it's just... They didn't have any money in the register. Cultists doing out here? What is this building? Pink stove. The refrigerator, but there's too many people in there. Okay, fine. You know, wait, is that another restaurant or something? Oh no, that's a dining room. There's another restaurant. Oh, there is a grocery store. I'm trying to very carefully pick my words here so I don't incriminate myself too much, but... Hit him back, you fool. There should be cones of vision, but alas. No, I hope you're happy, Ron Cinephile. I never did hit him. I think I hit him once just to put distance between us rather than actually go for a kill. Yes, you were healing over time. Poorly stocked. This is... I'm getting into this now. It seems, like less chaotic of a simulation, but I feel like there's potential. And we are still taking sacrifices by doing this. You just can't, and you can't pick the items off the shelf. You have to destroy it. Wait, why'd they stop? Office drone? Why are they getting a little closer? Apple. where is the flower? It would seem to make perfect intuitive sense that the grocery store shelves would be interactable and allow you to pick the flour off of them. Barring that, it would seem to make sense that if you cannot peacefully interact with the object but can destroy the object, that some sort of food items would spill out. But there is a suspicious lack of actionable items coming out, so... So we're gonna have to come up with some other way to solve this problem, because I think that going to bed and waking up and walking to the store to buy flour like a normal person is no longer gonna be a viable option, but it's the thing I'm gonna try next. Let's see what Twitch chat... Oh, this time we are fading to black till morning. E button, use, don't attack. It wasn't working. Nothing was happening with the E button. I opened cardboard boxes the same way. Yeah, E button was giving me nothing. That E button, what? Oh. Well, I don't know how final of a feature these repair bots restoring the world after a nighttime are, but Window's still broken, at least. But I feel an immediately deflating sense of, sadness when seeing that the chaos I engaged in last night apparently is not carrying over. Oh, they're just manning the registers like they normally would. Buy so many plates from Amazon. Flour. Where is flour? Oh, there's bread. $20 bread. Okay, guys. I have $0 now. I tried to get cheaper flour and / cheaper bread, but it was not happening. I ultimately picked a lame, more normal, ordinary human being way of solving that problem. I admittedly had an ulterior motive for giving you that car. I need you to drive over to the next city and kill the mayor. I know that may seem like a lot to ask of someone who's just come on board. Historically, our organization has a problem with that. But I'll tell you, this is how we make a name for yourself in the world. First thing you do, pick a fight with the biggest, baddest person in the room. Okay. Oh, we got tank controls now. I wish there was smoke and tire trails and sand spraying out from under the tires that I could spray in people's faces. Car dynamically determines when to go in reverse. That sounds promising. Okay, so the X button. I see. The X button manually switches between forward and reverse. Okay, tank controls. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'll stick on the road now, I'm sorry. Oops, my bad. Oh no! Yeah, I like how you get stuck on the edge of the universe for a second and have to think about it. I wonder if these, this universe has insurance scams. I might have to encounter an NPC who will throw himself in front of the car. This is fun. This feels a lot more like a old school Grand Theft Auto game with the driving going on, but with the interactivity of the city ramped up to such a ridiculous degree that it doesn't actually play like Grand Theft Auto at all, but seems to evoke a similar ethos of the, like, highly interactive, cynical chaos city. Where is the mayor? Is the Roman column building. Hey, knock it off! Oh, I'm so sorry I crashed my car into your house, but they actually responded to that, and that's super cool. Yeah, it seems like they're on the right track. It's definitely early. It's definitely early and janky and has some technical issues to iron out, but I don't think it's got gameplay philosophy issues to iron out. It's still got gameplay issues to iron out, like the fact that robbing a grocery store. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Wait, why did I get out of the car? I need to go away now. Jeez. Okay. Where is this town hall? I think this is it. And now I've got angry people chasing me again, and the most fun parts of this game so far, and they have actually been really fun parts, is figuring out how to get angry people chasing you to calm down and or go away. So the fact that you're also, by the controls, encouraged to drive really crazy, is definitely reminding me of more a Grand Theft Auto than a Deus Ex style world we're existing in for Streets of Rogue 2 compared to 1. I think this is City Hall. The mayor should be in here somewhere. And I don't have a gun, and I don't have any money. I have an apple. I'm kind of low on HP. Security cam. And we're past 30 minutes, but there is a really interesting objective to do in here that should hopefully have a interesting emergent ways to solve the problem. Maybe the clerk can tell me where the mayor is, or how I can solve this problem. Ask for elevator access. Not just anybody gets to speak to the mayor, buddy. Okay. I suppose that already means that that proves his corruption, yes. Refusing the citizens access to their government. Elevator access, though. Allow floor 2 access. Email, unlock safe. Oh, we don't want to read the email because that would be rude, but unlocking the safe and hacking the elevators is fine. Where's the safe? Is it this? Computer. Ah, it's this. Money! I have $58. Got 100 points for finding cool stuff. Okay, now where's the elevator? Aha! That's a weird looking elevator. Where is Mayor? Goonbox? Excuse me? Oops. Oh, oops, I did not know. Oh god, apparently I can smash through walls. Okay, there we go. I stepped my toes into the off-limit zone for just one pixel, and immediately got wailed on by all the guards in the area without the missing. Which is fine. There's clearly a method to the madness here that I am intrigued to seeing how it goes. I'm fine with this. I wish things went a little more chaotically. I absolutely for sure wish there were actual groceries to rob in the robbable grocery store. But it didn't seem objectively bad or anything. Just needs more time in the oven. That's all. It's fine. Streets of Rogue 2 seems like it's doing fine. I hope you noticed how much I was smiling and giggling and laughing during the highlights. Accidentally hitting a farmer and getting chased by the farmer halfway across town. And then luring the farmer into hitting enemies. To take care of that problem in a creative, fun way. Very impressed at the reactivity of NPCs. If you bump your car into a wall, they get mad and tell you not to do that. Combat's got a low threshold for error. Yeah, but that's fine though. I was not preparing for combat, and I was hoping to solve the problem peacefully somehow. Through emergent role-playing, and it seems like there was an option that I just hadn't discovered yet. I'm not going to be mad if I did not discover the option, but I definitely remember Streets of Rogue 1 getting crazier, faster, with a lot more interactable things on screen at once, and a more intuitive logic to stuff like robbing stores and bribing people. I want to see more verbs on offer. Yeah, we could use more verbs. We are now playing... what's... this one? The Stone of Madness! Game capture's not quite wanting to... Yeah, there it is! There was a donation message I got at some point while I was getting chased by NPCs that I missed, and I need to lower the volume on this one. So, there we go, problem solved. What donation message was it that I missed here? Let's find out. Also, I don't know if I'll actually get to Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I really got to stick to 30 minutes with this next one, or else we're never gonna get to be creative. You don't gotta say anything. I just want to lend a hand. Hope things improve. For the $5, Wolfgang DeVille. Thanks for the $25, Trigger Discovery. Who just wanted to point out what fun it is to enjoy a nice spot of emergent gameplay. But anyways, the Stone of Madness is, I believe, some kind of top-down, maybe stealth rogue-like that takes place in a monastery. I don't know. It might not be a stealth roguelike at all. It might be something completely different, and I'm going in blind with only knowing that I was personally recommended this game by a fan on Twitter. Gonna call it Twitter forever. I was recommended this by a fan on Twitter specifically because it takes place in a monastery and supposedly has more kinetic action going on than Pentiment could have. Story mode, the Stone of Madness, Despair mode. Oh, detection and plans. Maybe it is a stealth game. Sanity loss is a thing. That makes sense for the kind of monastery environment. Option recommended by the developer. Sanity loss is enabled. Madness lurks. So this is difficult. This is just difficult. I'm gonna pick normal game.
It is the year of our Lord, 1799.
Oh, bad year. I hope this doesn't take place in France.
Monastery in the Pyrenees, whose name and existence few know. Although I came here as a guest, I am now a prisoner. Monastic life goes on with apparent normality behind these walls.
Good art.
Know this. Serious events are being concealed.
Like
Long
a
ago, an order of His
DreamWorks
Majesty
looking
directed that a part of this
style
monastery be
almost.
dedicated to the
Oh
care
no,
of
there's
the
full frontal male
enslaved.
nudity. And it's anatomically correct too.
Fair, conveniently kept away from civilization's sight. But there is something else.
Are you guys hearing
something
crackling?
Darker. Luckily, I am not alone.
We got
A
some
group of companions and I are planning our escape.
crackling
Behind
audio
the
on that
walls of
voice
our cell,
line.
we have discovered a hidden room, from which we are in preparations for a desperate escape. We must confront violence, corruption, and our own fears. I am Father Alfredo Martin, and I have been locked up for trying to expose the corruption in this place. Thus begins our tale. May God have mercy on our souls, or whatever is left of them.
I was hearing some audio crackling. The animation is great, looks complete, but I don't think the audio is complete. A low resolution and fuzzy. Oh, but now that we're zoomed out, it's fine. Some aesthetic elements are still a little underbaked, it's looking. But the animation character art certainly. The guards and other people at the monastery will detect as determined by their cone of vision. Nevertheless, if you aren't committing an offense, nothing to worry about. Playing an isometric stealth game. Just click guards and check press outside. Certainly interesting. Okay, so when you sneak in a new area, you have to click on guards, study their sightline. Blow it out, light it, keep it lit for now. Are there any tutorial messages? Yeah, aim. What is this aiming thing? Blessing? What? Select F/click for blessing. Quite getting it. Blessing. This blessing verb that's popping up here. Interact with this poster to... You click to interact, I believe. Yes. Okay, so there's a lever on the left, west of the square. Oh, there's the lever. But before we go, I want to test out blowing out the candle. I don't think we can blow out candle. These actions are prohibited, but you might want to come up with a different adjective for encouraging the player to do it regardless. it on a timer. F puts on priest robes. I don't have priest robes. Well, the lever's not really in his vision, so there's no prohibited actions I'm doing within his vision. Let's sprint. Hey, that was... See? Why are they telling me to put on priest robe? Get to the garden gate. Try to open it. That was... gate and because I don't know. Garden, it looked like I was... A red sign will appear at the top of the screen when you're in a forbidden area. Well, as soon as I dip my toes in, do they immediately go blasting? Interact with the bushes to hide! Oh, there's another guard, I think I missed. Spacebar exits. Oh. Must have selected priest robes on the action wheel thing. It was on a selection with the blessing. Right. Okay, tab. What? Father Alfredo can bless with the crucifix. It breaks with... Expel an enema. Any of them? This might be like too much for right now. Alfredo was noticed. Okay, here we go. I now actually have an objective. Thinking of something to do and then engage. Right click makes a circle appear on me. Maybe I should play this game by clicking on things instead of wasadding around. But why? That's my guy. I recognize the portrait now. I thought there was some woman's portrait of him for some reason. Yeah. So I guess you can't hide in the bushes if he sees you move over to hide in the bushes. I don't know how much I'm feeling this one. Very, very awkward. There's a lot going on. And the way you interface and control it all is somewhat cumbersome. For a stealth game, my character doesn't feel very fast or agile or sneaky. I suppose an easier way to say it would be that it feels as if the game might not be fully thought out. So we're gonna hop from bush to bush this time. My character was had disappeared from the screen, but was still spotted by the guard regardless. The timing on hopping from bush to bush is more demanding than I thought it would be. Abe's Odyssey, if he whatever this is. I am very much trying to interact with this. Okay. Maybe the spacebar in the WSAD is a more reliable way to interact with things than double-clicking. Yeah, I don't like that the bush has a wind-up / cooldown. Hiding in the bushes is some classic stealth game visual language, but usually kind of funny. Like, it looks funny. Stealth games have a very... cartoony logic going on a lot of times. and dashing in and out of bushes. The main character completely disappearing from view despite bushes being relatively transparent and oftentimes see-through. This... Ugh, the controls are wacky! Did you hear my voice? I was a little frustrated. I haven't felt that kind of frustration in a while. Is it just me, or... My desk... Oh. Okay, he exits out the back of the bush. Maybe I gotta get him into the front of the bush to optimize the timing here from hopping to bush to bush. Or maybe I should count how many times. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. What? Oh, he did not spot me. Okay, the controller is not the input being used right now, but it's still rumbling whenever the guard sightline passes over me. Oh my gosh, what is my character doing now? Back in that sightline. Aim. I'm right-clicking to aim. Look at that. Select an F and click is blessing. Ah. Figuring out the little more. There's also big inconsistency in the portrait art we're seeing here and the in-game art we're seeing in the background. Strange way of talking as well. Relation. Can I go in here now? Yeah. Cancel! Cancel! Wish I had known what the cancel button was ahead of time. I don't know how big of a fan I am of this depiction of mental illness either. Oh, there's the keys. It's shining. Don't mind me. Striped vision areas indicate that you will be invisible for as long as stealthily. I remember being able to crouch behind a crate, but it required a mouse click. Control just a... Yeah, control is just a crouch button. Use control to crouch behind tall objects. Press control. No. Alright, now how do I snap this guy's neck? Due to his Christian beliefs. So, like, are they saying that non-Christians do not feel slightly more insane during acts of violence or around corpses? Is that a corpse? I think that's a corpse. Why is there a corpse in? Oh no, the insanity is connecting me to the corpse with a blue stream of light. Time for Father Alfredo to remember his CQC training. Oh, now I want fettuccine Alfredo. Consequences for slipping into their sightlines don't seem very severe either. Also, is that a ghost? crucifix. The animas are supernatural beings that roam the monastery at certain times of day. They are only visible in well-lit areas. If they attack, the victim's sanity will be diminished. Alfredo can paralyze from thrall with blessing. Okay. That.
Exor Lumix.
So there's ghosts that you exorcise with a crucifix who represent a different kind of stealth game enemy to sneak past. Wait, but... Oh. I could not click on the door from the inside, it wasn't... The spacebar does it. That hat of his is not very stealthy. Joe Bags, who holds many things, just donated $50. Which of the demos have I found most compelling? I think the favorite, the big favorite, is called Elation for the Wonderbox 6000. The first-person comedy walking simulator that makes fun of gamers, while also being very, very well aware that you are playing a gamer's game. Yeah, self-deprecating gamer humor that's actually good is something that we definitely need a little more of. You can't... In the opening cutscenes, in like the first 90 seconds, your character gets death threats on the internet about their opinion about video games, and you go on an epic adventure to go outside and touch grass. It was really funny. But the second place is like a tight horse race between Keep Driving, a time management puzzle game that is a gamified depiction of going on a long road trip. Another funny thing going on is that you're going on a long road trip to go play video games with a friend of yours. These games are coming out that are like about being a gamer, or the nostalgic experience of growing up as a gamer. I just mentioned a game that was a comedy walking simulator about making fun of current modern day gamers, while Keep Driving seems to be an earnest, honest, heartfelt, nostalgic attempt at gamifying the experience of driving for hundreds of miles through society as a 90s gamer. And I gotta concentrate. Find clues to tracks. Follows them, he'll investigate. But they're not telling me that I gotta do some business with activating the lantern to be able to see the tracks on the ground. Phew. Ah. Open windows will turn off nearby lights. There's some interesting stealth game concepts in here, but working them from this angle with this style of controls just seems too awkward to really feel like I'm doing it with any kind of elegance. Okay, so the number 2 contender of drop the lamp up. light it. Oh, maybe I do that torch? Also, I'm not feeling the need for following those tracks. The second place game was in a tight toss-up between keep driving, and maybe Ale Abbey. Yeah, you know what? On a few days of retrospect, I don't know how much I deeply, earnestly feel such strong emotions about Ale Abbey compared to the others. Okay. No, the second place game is a tight toss-up competition between Keep Driving and what I was playing a few minutes ago. Sorry, We're Closed. This seems like another gamer game about being a gamer who nostalgically grew up being a gamer and is now revisiting their adult life and adult world through the lens of a particularly gamer-influenced vision. Sorry, We're Closed was Silent Hill, but as depicted through the aesthetics and perspectives of, like, a gay-as-hell transgender tech worker who got laid off and broke up with their romantic partner. And these emotions are being explored with a very solid, clever reinterpretation of playing horror games from fixed camera angles! Thanks for the 20 bucks, Anon! Too dark to... Can't be open unless with the right key. Okay, so I need to light my oil lamp on a fire, but not have it blow out from the wind, so that just means closing the shutters. It took me a while to figure out that I could interact with those shutters because of the conveyance from the visual style really is not up to snuff, unfortunately. There are a lot of interesting ideas here, but the interface, the angle... South by orders of the Inquisitor. Dark, okay. Wait, but he needs the right key. Why did I want to light this place up again? There's like tracks he can follow, right? Something like that? How did I do this? Okay, you can't light your lantern from torches. It has to be from this, stone basin. Oh, now I see the tracks. Okay, let me wait for this guard to go through his routine, and I'll go click on those. There's a huge trend in big-name auteur cinema, big-name directors recreating their childhood these past few years. Nostalgia is big nowadays. Nobody likes the present. Oh, he's investigating the clues with his lamp. Oh, he's like taking a closer look at items around by shining his lamp on it. Did not look like he was doing that from my point of view, though, but that's what the tutorial text is saying. Okay. Stream's struggling for people now. We're getting buffers. Wait, put away the lamp, you fucker. I also am not entirely sure if I'm actually covered by... Now it's hard to tell, never. Good thing I'm completely silent as I sprint. Hello.
Eduardo was crouched down in a dirty corner.
These cutscenes look fantastic, though. Look at that torch light lighting him up from the right. And then the portrait art you see here looks completely Looks very different. Oh gosh. The party member? Yeah. Okay, we have a kind of strong man who can lift heavy things. And throw rubble? I think I heard something. Pulls himself up by his bootstraps. Oh, mirrors are apparently going to come into effect. Combat, I guess. I just saw that he has an HP meter. Okay, press 1, 2, and 3. Quick menu. How quick this. I'm intrigued enough, but not. I don't know how much I really enjoyed that demo. We just hit 30 minutes, and I will put this one away for now. And that leaves the Urban Myth Dissolution Center remaining. However, before we get to that, I would like to scream at the stream about how cool Halloween was last night on my screen. But you know what? Just to be a good person, I will add this to my Steam wish list. Because there is no negative consequence to doing that whatsoever, and massive positive consequences for indie game developers. Add to your wish list. They asked me, and I will comply. Even though I don't think this one was my favorite. But this is the kind of economic activity I want to stimulate regardless. Oh no! Oh, okay, Joe Bags. No, you bought this reply with $50 here. So big favorite is Elation for the Wonderbox 6000. Second favorites are an equal tie between Keep Driving and Sorry We're Closed. So to reiterate that very quickly, Wonderbox 6K is a comedy walking simulator about making fun of gamers. Just realized what sort of music I should put in the background here. Oh boy. Keep Driving is a time management. Oh, thanks, Andrew. A time management gamification of going on a road trip in the 90s. You don't have a cell phone. And the last but not least for Joe Bags is Sorry We're Closed. A queer reinterpretation of Silent Hill, smoothly playable gameplay tricks that fix a lot of issues audiences in the 2000s had with fixed camera horror games. Aggressively queer. That's the point. It's not just. It doesn't even make sense to just say that it's a queer game. Shouting at you about how gay everyone is, driving them crazy. So, I'm gonna hide the text from the screen real quick, and also tell 480i that yeah, there are 2 Super Bunny Hop channels. The Super Bunny Hop second channel is where I've been uploading VODs of these streams and interacting with fans on. But for tonight, I had a really interesting idea. It's probably gonna not work at all and be incredibly navel-gazy and self-serving and indulgent. But I just wanted to have some kind of discussion. Just chatting. Isn't that what they call it in Twitch? And isn't it not actually that weird to have some kind of discussion with the Twitch chat, with you actively participating in a topic you are interested in that you think is neat? Last night was Halloween, and thankfully I didn't do nothing. Instead, what I did was engage in the classic American tradition of watching a scary movie on Halloween. And of all the scary movies I could have watched on Halloween, I picked none other than the titular Halloween movie, actually just plain old ordinary, called Halloween.